What's up, YouTube family? It's your boy Lightwalker, it's your boy Nelson. We're back again live with another video. Okay, if you're new to this video, if you're new to this channel, this is Living Water, where we get our minds right. We are ready for the truth. We're standing for truth, for righteousness, for judgment, for love and light, spreading love, light all over the globe. Chosen ones, we're back again. Okay, you need to do well to tap in, lock in, tune in, smash the like button. It will be surely appreciated, no doubt. Okay, today we'll be jumping straight into a great content today. And the topic today is actually semen retention, sex energy, and sex transmutation. Semen retention, sex energy, sex transmutation. Okay, so retain actually means withholding, restrain, reserve. Okay, semen retention is the ability to withhold our seed and to delay immediate gratification for a long time goal, for a long time gain. Semen retention, the ability to withhold our seed and delay immediate gratification for a long time gain. Semen retention is the practice of abstaining from physical indulgence sexually. Okay, Romans chapter 12, verse 1, the Bible actually speaking, so should present our body as a living sacrifice unto God, which is wholly acceptable and which is our reasonable sacrifice, our reasonable offering unto God. Okay, so semen retention is actually simply means self-control, ability to control your urges. Semen retention, the ability to control your urges, your impulses, the ability to control it, the ability to delay it from gratifying immediate gratification. Okay, ability to delay it for long-term goal. Okay, sex energy is your life force that propels one to actions. Okay, sex energy or life force is inborn, biological. Its tendency is to seek expression continually. Okay, if it's not controlled or redirected to another desire, it will seek less worthy outlet. Okay, it will seek what less worthy outlet if it's not redirected. Our sex energy, our sex life force, our energy, if it's not redirected to channels that actually enhance our body, spirit, soul, and mind, it looks for a less worthy outlet to give expression because it's biological. It's actually seeking expression continually. Ignorance of this subject has made average man indulge on physical pleasure continually as a lifestyle. This is what people do, but the goal here is not to eliminate or hinder the desire, but to channel such desire constructively to activities that enrich our mind, soul, and body. Okay, the goal here is not to eliminate such desires, urges, but to channel it constructively to activities that actually enrich our mind, soul, and body. Okay, when moved by this desire, man develop a keen sense of imagination, willpower, courage, persistence, creative ability unknown to them at other times. Sex desire is the most powerful of all human desires. When driven by this desire, man becomes gifted with superpower for action. When driven by this desire, man becomes gifted with superpower for action. The motion of sex contains the secret of creative abilities. The motion of sex contains within it the secret of creative ability. Have you noticed when you destroy the sex glands of any animal, either animal or beast, okay, you've actually removed their major source of action. When the animal is being castrated, the proof of this is that if you observe what happened to a castrated animal or beast, you've actually removed the force, the essence, okay, or the alteration of their sex gland takes away from the male, whether a male or beast, whether a man or beast, all the fight that was in him, all the fight. If you alter the sex gland of an animal, male or beast, man or beast, the same thing with man. If you alter it, you've actually removed their source of action. Okay, so that's what we're actually saying. The emotion of sex contains the secret of creative ability. When you castrate a man or you castrate a beast, you've actually removed, you've altered their fight, you've altered what makes them male, what makes them aggressive, their force of action. You've actually taken it off. So that's what we're trying to say here. The abilities of your sex emotions, it contains your creative energy, it contains your creative force. Okay, so the ability to control the energy calls for strong willpower, but the reward is what? the effort. Okay, it has to do with your willpower to actually control it, and the reward is worth more than the effort. Okay, the emotion of sex is a virtue only when it's used intelligently and with discrimination. Not everyone knows, however, that overindulgence of sex may become a habit as destructive and detrimental to creative effort as narcotics and alcohol. Not everyone knows that the overindulgence of sex expression may become a habit as destructive and detrimental to creative effort as narcotic and alcohol. Okay, a sex mad person is not essentially different from a dope mad person. A dope mad person is not essentially different from a sex mad person. Okay, both have lost their control over their faculty of reason and willpower. Okay, which can actually lead to temporal or permanent insanity. Someone who's sex mad and who's dope mad, both of them are not essentially different. Okay, because they've actually lost their willpower. They've lost their willpower of reasoning. Okay, and it can actually lead to temporal or permanent insanity. So we need to wake up, chosen ones. We need to wake up. We need to wake up the world. Okay, I said the goal is not to destroy, remove, or eliminate the desire of sex, but to be transmuted into other activities such as literature, art, music, oratory, painting. We need to put such urges into different activities that propels us to actions, either writing that actually enrich the mind, spirit, soul, and body. We need to put such urges into different activities, not engaging in physical pleasure that is actually detrimental to our health. Okay, we need to understand this truth that 90%, 95, if not 98% of the world is not practicing semen retention, celibacy, no fab. Okay, we need to understand this truth. Okay, the media is actually promoting normalizing sex just to destroy men. Okay, this is the last days and it's the agenda of the devil. Okay, you've seen half-naked women all around the media and all that just to blindfold the visions of men. We need to understand this truth that this is the last days. This is the agenda. This is done. This is done intentionally just to put man off his purpose and all that. Okay, we need to wake up to take advantage and begin to use this energy discreetly for our own advantage. Okay, it says you know the truth and the truth shall set you free. Your seed, your sexual emotion has within it the ability of creative effort. Your creative abilities within your emotional urges towards sex. We need to understand this reality than just going out there to split our seed in different women we see around. So we need to understand this fact, and we need to hold on to our seed. We need to hold on to our creative force for us to come back to our oneness, for us to come back to who we are, for us to realize our avatar state, for us to realize our God state. We need to understand that our seed is essential. Our seed is mandatory to actually harness, to control, to actually bring us into this oneness of our God self, spirit, soul, and body. We need to walk in integrity by keeping our seed. You can't tell me that you're actually spiritually inclined when you're out there splitting your seed all around the globe, man. No sir. For you telling me you're spiritually inclined, you must practice semen retention. You must do well to practice semen retention. So this day, the message is to urge all of us to actually step into self-realization, because semen retention helps us to realize who we are. We need to realize this truth and start practicing semen retention, no fab, celibacy. Okay, that's how we become our God state. That's how we become creative, just like God. Okay, we need to start using our seed to build our life the way we want it. We need to start using our seed to actually control our life. Okay. It calls for willpower to actually control our sexual urge, because it's actually one of the greatest life forces of man, like one of the most powerful of human desires, our sexual energy. We need to do well to start controlling it constructively. Okay, channeling it to something more productive, not physical pleasure that is actually destroying our creativity. We need to understand this truth. We need to understand it. So start building our empire, start building the life we want, start creating the life of our dreams. It boils down to us. If our seed can actually produce life, tell me what else it cannot create. Okay, if our seed can actually give life to this existence, tell me what else it cannot create. Okay, we need to understand this truth, chosen one. We need to understand this truth. Okay, we need to join the few who is on the journey of semen retention. We need to join this truth. Decide wholeheartedly to work on this truth of self-realization and actualization. The Bible was actually speaking in the book of Romans chapter 6 verse 18. It says, flee from fornication. Flee from fornication. Romans chapter 6, 15 and 16. Say, he that is joined with the harlot is one flesh. He that is joined with the Lord is one spirit. God knows all these things. We need to come to this oneness to who we are. We need to come to oneness to our God-given identity. We are all God in human form. The Bible called us God, but we can't be God. We can't be lesser. We can't be less of God. If we are out there, if we are holding on our seed, we can't be less of God. But we can be less of God when we are out there splitting our seed. Okay, smashing beaches around the globe. We are out there wasting our seed, and we are reducing. We are going back every single day, and that is our problem. That is the problem why you can see a great leader arise today. So we need to understand this fact and go back to self-realization. Start holding our seed for the greater good. Okay, so that's the message today. Semen retention, sex energy, and sex transmutation. We need to transmute it to something of great essence. Better activities that enrich our mind, spirit, soul, and body. Not engaging in physical pleasure that is only causing harm to our living. So that is the message. Is your boy Lightful Car. Do well to like, subscribe. Do well to smash the like, but also put your comment down. Trust me, to be greatly appreciated. Peace and blessing.